Fives, Echo. Are the troopers set up for the defense? Yes, sir, Echo said. They've been briefed on the mission and set up on their defensive lines. They seem to understand the importance of this mission. Excellent. I cannot understate this enough. The LAAT gunship needs to stay alive. If we lose it, we have no way of moving about through airways. This is our last ship that we have. I hate that it came down to this, but this is it. So if we lose this thing, we have no way of air transportation whatsoever. I want you both to stand with me at the back lines and defend it with our lives. Roger that, sir. Echo and I have got this. Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, back with another episode of the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and today we're bringing you another large-scale Clone Wars battle. So today the 501st is hiding within this tree line in their trenches, waiting for the droid army to approach. They are equipped out the wazoo with tons and tons of weapons. They've got heavy weapons like bazookas, machine guns, MIT blaster rifles, and then they've got smaller weapons like DC-15Ss, Cs, and As. Basically, they've just got every gun in the Star Wars Clone Wars arsenal at the ready, trained towards the oncoming droid army. And in addition to that, they've also got a bunch of these ATXT walkers. They've got maybe 5 of them, I think, spread out across the map, also ready to take on the droid army. And so this is the frontal defense for the clones, and then further back here we have sort of this town defense where they are hiding within these narrow alleyways, trying to set up some choke points to defend against the oncoming droids. And all of that is in order to save their last remaining LAAT gunship. This is their only means of escaping, getting off the planet, that sort of a thing, or just, transmitting messages in person. This is all they've got. They've just got this LAAT gunship in terms of air support. So Captain Rex, ARC Trooper Echo, and Fives are on this trench line here, waiting for the droids, and they are going to fight to the bitter end to save this LAAT gunship. Here's Captain Rex, here's ARC Trooper Echo right there, and then Fives is right there. And so the droid army that is attacking is very large as well because they want to destroy that LAAT gunship. They have maybe 300 or so battle droids, and then they've got maybe 10 or so of these AAT tanks. So should be a pretty extreme battle. I'm super excited to get into it, guys. First video of 2020, which is kind of cool. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a bunch. Check out my Instagram link in the description below, and let's get into it. Alright lads, here we go. We're going to go ahead and press start right now, and we're going to get a nice frontal view of these clone troopers right here. And it seems like the battle starts off almost immediately with the clones just bursting fire out there. They don't care about accuracy, they don't care about any of that. They're just spamming into these droids because, in all honesty, the droids are very clustered together, so you might as well just take your shot and try and get as many hits in there as physically possible, and just wipe out tons and tons of droids. I mean, while they're clumped together like this, it's a pretty good strategy. But the droids are responding in turn with a ton of fire themselves. I mean, they are hitting these trench lines really, really hard, already taking out this ATXT over here. Better be careful because that could start a little forest fire, Don't be doing that. Save the trees, please, of whatever planet this is. I honestly don't know what planet this is. Maybe like Dothamir or something? Who knows? Okay, there goes a couple of AAT tanks right there. It is a complete mess over this way as the AATs are just taking down tree after tree by running them over. That's actually providing a good amount of cover for the droid infantry though, so not a bad tactic by the droids to just de-force this whole area and lay down some cover for their infantry. They're doing a nice job of taking out a lot of the clones on this little farmland defense over here. As you can see, there's a rock wall and then some sort of wheat field or something along those lines. The ATXT that was in this wheat field is of course down as well, as we can see there, but the clone infantry is still doing a real nice job here. We've got an airborne trooper with a DC-15X rifle taking some good pot shots out at the droid army right there. That thing has the potential to one-shot kill, which is just so impressive in a Clone Wars battle to be able to one-shot kill, so keeping that guy alive is very important. At a distance, sometimes it's 2 shots or 3 shots to the body, but if it's a headshot, it is almost always a one-shot kill, which is so unbelievably impressive. Either way, the right side for the droid seems to be slowing down a little bit, but the middle and far left are still ramping up here, and we're seeing the droids going further and further and stretching their reach towards the clone defenses here. AATs, in fact, going into the forest this way, but this one might have overstretched without infantry support a little too much as it burns down now, but a second one coming in, taking out some trees. This really reminds me of the scene from The Phantom Menace when, you know, the AATs land on Naboo, and the MTTs as well, and they start taking down trees, and then Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon save Jar Jar Binks. I don't know, it's kind of reminiscent of that. That was always a cool scene. I kind of like that scene. It was cool to see in, you know, the droid army completely militarized within this peaceful sort of forest thing, and that was always kind of neat to me. Either way, more droids finally reaching the forest's edge here and spamming on in here. I bet, yeah, Captain Rex's troopers over here are very suppressed. This is not a good time for them. Captain Rex himself is also suppressed. I gave him a DC-17M for this battle, which is a typical Republic Commando weapon, as you might recognize from games like Delta Squad. No, that's not what the name of the game is. That's the name of the squad. I mean, Republic Commandos. So, I don't know. I thought it'd be a cool weapon for him to hold on to. A bunch of these clones over here are going down, which is rather sad. Their LAAT is still intact, though it is getting hit by some droid laser fire, so they better watch out for that. The 2 ATXTs that were guarding it did go down as well. It's lucky that it didn't fall on the LAAT, but there goes the LAAT. It explodes, and in fact, it exploded a ton of clones behind it, too. That is the end of the clone air support. Huge AAT rockets hit the clone lines as well and take out a few troopers. Whoa, okay. I saw Fives get back up, but it looks like he just exploded again. He might be dead now. That's his body right there. Oh, and I think Rex is down in there. You can see his pauldron. And Echo, I don't even see Echo's body. Oh. So the mission has officially failed for the Republic here, but they've still got troopers alive to try and fend off the droids. So overall, they can still win the battle, but in terms of actually, you know, keeping the LAAT gunship alive, they have failed as it is now destroyed. Here comes an AAT over here. The clones do have a rocket trooper on this side, but it seems to be having trouble reaching over that water tower, or maybe it's an oil tower or something like that because it was fueling the LAAT gunship. That makes sense. That does make sense. Either way, it's going to need to take this thing out before it, you know, launches another rocket into these clones, or else these clones are all going to be dead. Meanwhile, the infantry on the left side over here is still rapid firing into the droid army that's coming forward. The farmland over here has seen a huge loss of troopers for the clones, but further back there's still troops left alive on these walls, and then this inner city is still doing very, very well with minimal losses overall, I would say. I'm still very worried for these troopers over here, but the AAT tank doesn't seem to have a shot on them quite yet. The second it sort of rounds this corner, it's going to be sort of a standoff between this bazooka trooper and the AAT on who is going to fire first, who is going to take out who, which is kind of spooky when you think about it. More clone troopers over here dropping to the ground from droid laser fire. They're having a real rough time now, and we can see the droid army pushing further and further in. They're still taking some losses, but they seem to be in cruise mode right now, and they are not stopping for any clone. Oh, grenades getting thrown over here. A droid got really, really far forward, which is kind of surprising. Whoa, that's Echo's body. Echo flew from over here all the way to over there. Wow, that was a huge explosion then. Oh my goodness. That was an intense explosion. Holy cow. Oh man, things are looking bad for our clone brothers over here. They're getting pincered from the left side over this way, the middle over here, and then the left over here. It is a dreary sight to be seen. But ooh, big bazooka shot coming in and taking out a ton of droids right there. To be honest, the droids have pretty good camo for this map because they're like the same color as the ground. I'm even having a little bit of trouble distinguishing droid from terrain. So clearly that will be working to the droid advantage there. if the AI takes camouflage into account at all, which I don't think it does, but I don't know. It's fun to imagine sometimes, you know? It is kind of fun to imagine. The farmstead is actually kind of a hopeful territory in my eyes because they've just got this really nice rock wall over here and still a lot of clones alive on it, so I think this could be a good last stand position for the clones if it comes to that, or even this location right here with all this Republic supplies. I think this would also be a nice nice defensive position for the clones to make a last stand. I think over here the clones will manage to get quite a number of kills, but I don't think it'll be, you know, a victory position. I think the droids will outrun this place and take them all out eventually, just by the sheer number of droids that will be hitting it really, really hard. But if they manage to take out enough droids in this little battle here, then the farmstead has a better chance of surviving, I think. Some rocket trooper over here is peppering these droids with fire and is getting a lot of kills. Like, he seems like an absolute champ. Is it this guy over here? Oh, it is this guy over here. He's hitting the ship a little bit, but that's impressive. That's a good move, honestly. Hitting those droids with rockets is a good way of just taking a bunch out. How many kills does he have? He has 42 kills! That is absolutely nutty, and it's probably just increasing every shot he takes. 46 now. This guy could single-handedly win the battle for the clones. Another huge shot. How many kills now? 58! Now 66! My man is getting like 8 kills a shot here. 75! Bro. You're nutty. You're nutty. 78! This man is an absolute legend and could win the entire day for the clone army here just by the sheer fact that he's almost taken out 100 droids on his own. That is absolutely insane, and he has slowed this droid assault to an absolute crawl now, and now I'm more confident that these clones might survive this battle and make it to the end. This man has single-handedly saved the clone army. Wow! 81 kills now. Wait, let's see what his friends have. This guy has no kills, this guy has no kills, this guy has 1 kill, this guy has 2. So no one around here really doing all that much. This AAT is still lingering in the back, spookily. Oh my goodness. How about these guys? This guy has 1 kill, this guy has none. This guy's got 4, this guy's got 5, this guy's got 1, this guy's got none, this guy's got none. That guy's got none, that guy's got 4, this guy's got 1, this guy's got none, 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 2. So I mean, a lot of these clones out here do also have a few kills, but no one has that 80 kill count like that bazooka trooper does. This guy's got a nice 5. Yeah, I mean, these clones out here are doing something. 3 kills, none. Everyone's pulling their weight at least a little bit, but it's really remarkable how this one bazooka trooper pulled it all together with his 81 kills. That is nutty. Uh-oh, the AAT blew up the oil barrel. Oh, but this guy turns and takes it out before it can reload in time. This guy's a champ. He just saved all of his friends right here from that thing, and he's still pouring in more bazooka fire. Oh, what a legend. What an absolute legend. Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy for that guy. He's a champ. He's an absolute mad lad. Oh, love to see it. Love to see it. More droids still way, way out here firing in. But not really doing all that much. You can see a bunch of them died right around here. It seems like the droids are really slowing down now, and it is looking more and more like a clone quote-unquote victory. You know, not a full victory, because they did essentially lose their objective of keeping the gunship alive, but at least the 501st is going to live on to fight another day. They can get some medics in here to save Rex, Fives, and Echo, and, you know, other troopers who might be unconscious or wounded right now. So, in all honesty, they could still fight more on this planet and maybe get a new LAAT gunship in here from a Republic supply drop or something like that. So, you know, the fact that they're winning the overall battle is a great thing. Because it just means, you know, potential victories in the future, whereas a droid victory would just mean defeat overall. Big grenade going in there from the droids right there. Doesn't manage to get any kills, but the clones did get dislodged for a second, but they're right back up there firing once again. Oh, jeez. Oh, more rocket shots coming in. I don't see why these droids don't just turn their attention this way and kill this clone who has 94 kills and 1 tank destruction. This guy's a legend. Oh my god. What a champ. Let's name him Chad. Because he is an absolute Chad. He is a Chad, man. What an alpha male clone. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Alright, and right now, if we look at the mini-map in the top left, blue are the clone troopers left alive, which is rather fitting for the 501st Blue. And you can see a very strong line of defense going all throughout this way. And it's just a solid line of clones. And then, meanwhile, the droids, they have one big block of droids right over here who are still getting some fire in. And I think they're still getting a clone kill here or there. So they're not doing horrifically, but they're not doing exactly well. And then there's like a few troopers over down in the middle over this way. Not a substantial amount, not any amount that's going to make a huge difference. And then there's one droid tank that is stuck way out here. I'm not going to pull it forward, but it's very stuck, it seems. It must have hit a rock and then damaged its, I don't know, hover ability or something like that. So, overall, I'd say it's looking good for the clones right now. The droids putting up a valiant effort overall. But I'm just not sure if they're going to be able to make that final big push that they need to acquire a victory here. I just don't think it's possible at this point in time. But they're still going to keep fighting, because that's what they're programmed to do, baby. That's what they're made to do. Love to see. Absolutely love it. So, guys, it is 2020, which is kind of cool. You know, new decade. My third decade of existence. But not really, because I was only alive in the 90s for a little bit. I don't know. Any good New Year's resolutions you guys got? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd be curious to know what you guys are thinking. My big thing is to just keep on doing daily videos on daily tactics. Keep up uploads on daily productions. And, yeah, release Season 4 of Rico's Brigade this year. And maybe a little bit of Season 5. I'm not totally sure. We'll have to see sort of how things go. My big goal by the end of the year for this channel, I think, is to try and switch up the content a little bit. Find a new game that people enjoy watching. Still Star Wars related, of course, or maybe branching out a little bit. I'm not fully sure, but yeah, you know, just sort of mix and match things up a little bit. Be, you know, not afraid to change things up, because that's sort of how YouTube rolls. If you're one year, you could have a great year focusing in on Star Wars related content, but the next year, you know, Star Wars might be out and you might not be doing so hot in that realm. So, you know, I'm really always trying to switch things up and figure out new ways of you know, changing up the content and stuff like that. But still, during 2020, I want to keep Men of War the core of the channel, keep XCOM sort of the secondary core of the channel, and then from there, switching it up to other fun things too. So that's sort of my idea for 2020. I thought I'd, you know, let you guys know, since it is the first video of the new year, you know, might as well allude to what I'm thinking for the channel to come. And yeah, I'd love to know what your New Year's resolutions are, and your plan for the new year, what you want to achieve and all that, which is always very exciting. Oh yeah, big time, big time. I also want to do more of those Star Wars Battlefront 2 challenge videos. I think those are so fun. I really enjoy doing those, so that's another big thing I'd like to do more in 2020, is do more like, every time I get a kill, I do blank, sort of a thing. I think that'd be fun to do more of those. I think they're cool. Alright, either way, I mean, the battle's just kind of ongoing still. It's turned into more of a skirmish than anything else, neither side making the big final pushes to victory here. Why don't we go ahead and squad up the droids so they move more as a unit? And from there, I'll just let things roll. I mean, there's only 3 droids left alive over this way. I think one just died over here, so make that 2 droids left alive over here, both of them right in that vicinity. And then maybe 8 or 9 droids left alive over here. And they're putting up a nice effort here, you know? Do any of them have kills? No. That guy's got 1. Nah, none of these fellas really have any kills. looks like we've got 7 here. So, like 8 droids total because one over here died again. Things are not looking too hot for the droids, but the clones are probably pretty happy right about now that they've managed to do this. Let's check in on some of the clone kills. So this guy ended up getting 97 kills and 1 vehicle kill. That is insane. He is almost at the 100 kill club. That's kind of nutty. And his friends around him, none of them did all that much. A few of them have 1 or 2 kills. Not that big. This guy got no kills. This guy got no kills. This guy got 8 in the end. I mean, really, it was this bazooka trooper who won the day for the clones. It's insane. Alright, so let's do a little clone push here. Let's group up some squads. So let's get a squad over here. And, yeah. Oh, it looks like they're about to kill this last droid over here, so I'll let them do that. Oh, no, he ducked down. That coward. The absolute coward. Alright, and then we'll group these guys and send them in on the left, so that clone squad is going that way. And then we'll send another squad over this way to try and recover Rex and Echo's body. Alright, so you guys are going to move in over here. We're going to try and take out these droids. Oh god, okay. A little bit of a sneak attack there. Watch out, lads. Keep up the fire. Alright, now rush to the trenches over there. You guys distract over this way while these guys get a nice pincer movement going. Bada bing, we're wiping them out. 1 droid left alive over here. We can take him out rather easy. Move out, move out. Take him down. Nice, easy. All that's left is this 1 broken AAT over here, so we're not going to worry about that. The clones end up with a pretty Pyrrhic victory, I'd say, here. They've got maybe 40 or so troopers left alive, and truly, this was won by the bazooka trooper. 97 kills and 1 vehicle kill. That's nuts. That is nuts. But the leadership has all been downed, and the LAAT gunship was destroyed, so the clones can count this as a semi-victory because they lived through the assault, but it's not a full victory, I would say. Either way, let's check out the losses here. Red are dead droids, and the droids took a hard hit in the beginning of the battle, too. I mean, these brave clones in the tree line sacrificed their lives to wipe out tons and tons of droids, not to mention almost all of the droid tanks were taken out in the early hours of the battle here. So these front-facing clones, their accomplishments can't be understated. But then this holdout in the forest here was an extremely well-played thing by the clones. The clones did a nice job. The town took some serious hits here, as you can see by the dead clones in yellow, but they did manage to wipe out way more droids than they had clones. So very impressive stuff there. Either way, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope your 2020 is off to a great start. Let me know what your resolutions are in the comments section below. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment down below what you thought of it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Either way, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.